good teams competing, and they're similar to us. I think probably a lot of teams overlook them, but we have great respect for what they're capable of. They shoot the ball great. They do a lot of similar things in terms of attacking the paint, and then their spacing is good. They have a lot of switchable guys. So you have to be very detailed and specific and intentional with what you're doing offensively. And, a great option for us is getting it in Jimmy's hands and getting to proper spacing, but doing it early in the clock and allowing him to create advantages. And he was able to get to the rim, get to his spots, and that then in turn forced some reactions, and then other guys were able to play off of that. And then in other moments, there were some other really good possessions, ball movement possessions, fast possessions, possessions where we had them on their heels, and Duncan was a recipient of a lot of those plays.
Pretty much since day one, you go up against a switching team, you're going to have Jimmy, and he's going to be able to find mismatches. But over the last 4+ years, how have you guys actually gotten better at taking advantage of Jimmy against switches?
And it's not just Jimmy. You have to do it collectively. You have to be intentional on what you're trying to get to, and getting, proper spacing and getting to stuff, quicker. It wasn't just the Jimmy stuff against switches. It was the other switches that I think we were operating a little bit more efficiently against. The last time we played against them, the switches really hurt us and kind of flattened us out. This is becoming kind of a league-wide thing, the last 2 or 3 years. So we've had some painful things that we've had to learn from, and we've just tried to work on it, and work at it, from the first day of training camp. And it's not perfect yet. You'll face a lot of different coverages, but switching, I think a lot of teams are trying to get to that to kind of slow offenses down.
Caleb, I know you said he was going to be on a little bit of a minutes limit. He played 12 minutes. Did it all go according to plan today? And what do you feel about his play?
Yeah, and I thought he fit in great. Yeah, I don't think he tried to overdo those 12 minutes. We had a pretty good understanding of what it would look like. He just fits in very seamlessly with how we have been playing, and that's on both ends of the court. He's just such a quick twitch guy that once he gets into a better rhythm, it's only going to complement whatever lineup that he plays with. And he comes in with the second unit, but he'll play minutes with the starting group as well. He has a lot of reps with that group, but it's great to have him back, and he feels great, and we're able to check that box, and we'll just keep on going.
I know you don't care if you win by 1 or 100. I get that, but why is this group already so comfortable in games that are decided by 1, 2, 3 possessions?
I don't want to say necessarily that last year's experiences, because last year was last year, but I think because of how last year went, that when we started working on it this year, everybody's attention was peaked. And they understand how important it is. And plus, early on, we had some, leads that evaporated pretty quickly. Things are not going to go perfectly, down the stretch, but we're getting a little bit more organized, more comfortable, and that allows you to be more confident.
Speaking of more comfortable, obviously you've adjusted the rotation because of injuries and other things. You seem to be getting to a nice continuity with the second unit, especially Kevin Love, going from starting power forward at the start of the season to backup center now. I mean, his minutes, it seems like every minute he played today, actually he got something done along the way. Your thoughts on Kevin making that adjustment from a career as a big minute starter?
Yeah, look, he's such a highly decorated, experienced veteran champion that the reason we went after him, we just felt that in the biggest moments, he's a guy that still can really produce. He helps your best players I think the transition that he's made at this stage in his career, most former All-Stars can't or aren't willing to do it. And he's really a star in that kind of role. He's really important for our group because he's the connector of all connectors. He's really like our emotional leader. You know, Bam is like our heartbeat, but K-Love is he just connects everybody. And if he takes a charge or he makes a big play, it's like 5x the impact on our team. And it's because he's so pure. He just wants to win at this stage in his career. He just wants to do whatever it takes, however he can help to get our team to win. And there's a karma to that. If you're pure in your intentions, and even he at this stage, it's a sacrifice. But he's willing to sacrifice for the betterment of the team, and it's a great example for everybody else. You know, to try to do what we're trying to do. I love the role that he's carving out right now, and he's helping all the other guys really kind of step up and look a lot better.
Thanks, Bo.
All right, thank you.